Hey everyone, welcome to the L Spot Show. We are your hosts, Camille J.
And I'm Angela Yvonne.
And we have a very special episode for you guys today, especially for the ladies, because we are talking all about self-care. Isn't that important?
That's very important because if you don't take care of yourself, no one else will.
Exactly. And we have a very special guest, Kim from K Squared Nail Paint. She's going to be joining us, talking about all her different nail styles and being an entrepreneur. And I heard you have a very special entertainment fix for us.
Yes, I'll be talking about Cardi B. Rihanna is giving us something new. And can you believe Farrah Franklin is in the news?
Who? Who's that?
Exactly.
All right, I guess I have to stay tuned for the entertainment fix to find out. You guys make sure you tune in to the L Spot Show.
Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action.
Thank you guys for joining us today. And like we said, today's episode is all about self-care because as women, it is so crucial for us to take care of ourselves. I think we spend a lot of time taking care of other people, taking care of children, friends, family, balancing work, school, relationships. It's just so much that's piled onto our plates. And when are we going to have time to take care of ourselves? Do you find it hard to have some time for yourself?
Yes and no.
Because you make it a priority.
I try to make it a priority because I know that if I don't take time to just be like, okay, this is not going to work, I can't be a success moving forward. Right. So I try to take as much time as I can. I'm an only child, so it's easy. I can check out. I'll sometimes leave my phone at home.
I'm glad you're able to do that. And in the Black community, I think it's something that is often surpassed. We never really pay attention to it, especially mental and physical health. Those are things that we really don't talk about that much in the community. And according to the U.S. HHS Office of Minority Health, adult African Americans living below the poverty line are 3 times more likely to suffer from serious psychological distress. And we know why that is. Obviously, we've had years and years of oppression. We're always starting from the bottom, literally. We're behind in education, in living situations, in money, and we just are always trying to fight to get ahead.
Yeah.
It is a lot of stress on us. I could see it, even in college, trying to get into college. Now in New York City, you have to apply to high school, kindergarten. My little cousin is 5 years old applying to kindergarten.
And the parents are stressed out.
Parents are stressed out. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I could see how all this stuff happens. Also, African Americans are more likely to have feelings of sadness, hopelessness, worthlessness, which to me, that word just, to feel worthless, sounds terrible. And I could totally see why people in America could feel that way, especially being Black in America.
Yeah, because we have opportunities, but we don't have the opportunities that other, cultures might have. And, we don't have, our Uncle John who's been, CEO of this company where all I have to do is just show up because I'm going to college. Exactly. And it can be very stressful because I know for me, in the industry that we're in, it's so competitive. And you see different people doing different things and you're just like, well, how did that happen? Right. And then, you have someone always saying, keep your chin up. It's going to work out if you believe, you meditate, and you affirm. But sometimes it gets to be a lot.
It gets to be a lot. And I think the importance of today's episode, we're talking about when you get to that point, when you get to that breaking point, you feel like you can't take anymore, work is bothering you, family life is bothering you, what do you do next? Right. And that is definitely a sign that you need a mental and self-care break. If you have if acne or your eating is not right, you're eating at weird times, you're not eating right things, you're giving yourself junk, you're not regulating your body on the normal, hair loss is another one, body pains, headaches,
sleeping a lot.
Yes, it's your body is telling you, look, we need a break. Or also, it's also a mental thing, thoughts in your head. You're thinking, you have all this anxiety, or you're feeling depressed, you're feeling sad, you're feeling literally boxed in. Those are signs that you need a self-care break. So listen to your body, everyone. Make sure you pay attention to those signs. Yeah. So have you ever felt that? Have you ever listened to your body and saw, look, I need to chill? And what do you do as your self-care practice?
Well, for me, my self-care practice is that I'll check out. Like, I'll come off of social media. I'll be looking, but I won't be posting. I'll clean up my space, my room or our house, and I'll sage, I'll say a meditation, I affirm, and, I try to look at a lot of things that motivate me. Right. That's one of my self-care practices. I go on walks, and I mostly talk to myself, even though that sounds crazy because, I give myself my best advice. So I try to do that as much as possible.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you're not caring or talking to yourself, who is going to do it for you? All right?
Nobody.
So I am perfectly fine with that. So those are some nice ways, and those sound pretty inexpensive, things that you could do anytime. There's also some other ways, like, take care of yourself. Go out, get a massage. Ladies, get your nails done, hair did, everything did, everything
I love
nice.
doing that.
So that is fun. And, really making sure you're drinking your water. Making sure your body is nice and
Go on a
clear.
detax.
Go on a detox. It's just a whole bunch of different things that you can do, but whatever makes you happy. Listen to that favorite song.
Absolutely.
Get that nap if you need it. Cut your phone off. Go away from social media. Those things are important, and that's what could really help you get your life and recuperate and get back on track so that you can be the positive person for your family, friends, work, and all of that. So we are almost in the middle of the year.
Yes.
So it is time for our mid-year check-in, and especially if you're like us, I know we're all out here grinding, working really hard.
Yes.
Take some time to yourself. What I want you guys to do for this time is make a list of things that you have completed from January till now.
Yes.
No matter what size, if it's a big thing, a little thing, make a list because it's something that you have done. You should be proud of every
and it motivates
single thing.
you.
Exactly.
Because I do that. I have a list of, not a vision board, but just a list of things that I want to get completed. And each time I walk into that space and I see, I did that. And it does keep your mind a little bit more focused on what you're trying to accomplish.
And I think sometimes we could get down on ourselves because we're like, look, I didn't do anything. It's already June. I haven't done anything. Look at so-and-so on Instagram. She seems like she's popping. Look at so-and-so. We're the same age and they think they're popping. Don't downplay your achievements. Anything that you have done is an achievement. Make sure you make that list and be proud of yourself.
Yes.
Another thing I want you to do is make a to-do list.
Yes.
And make a want-to-do list. On your to-do list, those are your priorities, things that you need to get done. Wash your car if you need to do it, or clean your room, or pay your taxes, or finish that paper. Whatever it is that you need to do, that is on your to-do list. Those are priorities. On your want-to-do list, it could be travel, try a new hairstyle, visit a new restaurant. Those are things on your want-to-do list. Make sure you have time to check off both. If those lists are up and about in places where you could see them, then, you'll remind yourself, hey, I said I wanted to go try a new restaurant today. I'm feeling a little down. You know what, for lunch, I'm going to go try that new restaurant. I think that's a great idea. And lastly, what I want us to do is make a list of things that make us happy. I think sometimes we don't even notice, like, so what do you like to do? And you're like, oh, no, I don't really know. I've been doing so much schoolwork and homework and work that I don't even know what I like to do anymore. Go out and make a list of things that make you happy, whether it's listening to so-and-so's song, going to a concert, traveling to a new city, buying some new shoes.
That always makes me feel amazing.
Whatever it is, make that list. Put that next to your to-do list and want-to-do list, and make sure at least once a week you're checking off something.
Right.
It could be big, it could be little. I like milkshakes. I'm like, hey, I have a caramel milkshake, and I'm going to put that on my list. As a treat. You deserve it. You deserve it. You put in work in your 9 to 5.
Yes.
Have a milkshake. You went to the gym 4 times this week. Get yourself that milkshake, girl.
You can't get no milkshake, and you've been to the gym.
4 times a week, I earned a milkshake, okay? I've earned a milkshake.
Are you eating food with the milkshake?
No.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you got to do
So
to
you
make
can do a
yourself happy.
milkshake.
If I
You
got
can
to
do a
eat a milkshake and while I'm running on the treadmill at the gym and that makes me happy, that's what I'm going to do. If that's what it makes you happy, that's what you're going to do.
Well, those were great tips. And remember, mental illness is very, very, very serious. So it's okay to check in on yourself. But first, we're going to have a little announcement from our sponsors. And of course, I'll be back with Entertainment Fix. So stay tuned.
your entertainment fix. I'm Angela Yvonne, giving you a dose of pop culture in 2 minutes. Rihanna is in the business of making you feel good from your head to your toes. The Barbadian beauty has launched a successful makeup line. Her collaborations in fashion and music cannot be denied. Rihanna is coming to your bedroom and she wants you to be a savage. That's the name of her new lingerie line, which was recently announced. I know that it's going to be super sexy, and I guess I better start doing my sit-ups. Congratulations is in order to Cardi B for being the first to have 13 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, breaking Queen Bee's record of having 12 hits. It's been a whirlwind year for the Raptors. She's landed a collaboration with fashion brands Fashion Nova and Steve Madden, bomb album that I have on repeat, engaged to Offset of the Migos, Coachella, and a baby on the way. A true Cinderella story. In Who Is That News, Farrah Franklin speaks about joining Destiny's Child for a reunion if the opportunity arises. If you recall, she was in Destiny's Child for one video and a hip thrust. Okay, Farrah, it's not happening. If the two originals don't get an invite, never mind. We're still waiting on your album. Good luck with that. You have officially been fixed. Make sure you join the conversation on Twitter and IG, hashtag the L-Spot Show. I'm Angela Yvonne. Please follow me on IG at Absolutely Angela Yvonne or at entertainment_fix, and we will see you soon.
And we are back. We are talking about self-care. And ladies, you cannot have self-care without nail care. And we have Kim from K Squared Nail Paint. She brought all these lovely colors. These are amazing.
Gorgeous
We're loving
colors.
them. Tell us about all of this.
Well, first, thank you for having me. And the brand came about because I suffer from the winter blues. And so for me, hair and nails, you know, you make you feel better. You know, girls do so many other different things, but once my eyebrows are done, my hair and my nails, you know, we're ready to take on the world. So my girlfriend at the time, she would come over and like, girl, let me fix your hair, let me fix your nails. And we just noticed every time she did my nails, my mood changed drastically. And so there was my light bulb moment because not that I look it, I'm 36 and my daughter's 14. And so when I was suffering from postpartum, you know, especially in our communities, it's like, oh, so taboo to talk about it.
Right.
And so you would get down in the dumps and anything that would help me uplift my spirits. And I just noticed that the nail polishes, so if it can help me, I know it will help so many other women in our community. So hence, K Square is for Kimberly and an ode to my girlfriend that helped me figure this out, Karen.
Wow. Oh, that's so dope. So I am a vegan, and I always shout it from the mountaintops. Is this cruelty-free?
Yes, so actually our nail polishes are 10 free, meaning 10 of the most harmful chemicals that's in traditional nail polish isn't in ours. So even if you ladies open it up and you
I'm
take
glad
a
you
smell,
said that.
Yes, you can paint one of my nails.
You want me to paint? All right.
I mean, just, you know,
Don't
just a little,
judge me. Don't
just a little
judge me
taste,
based
just a little
on
taste.
this.
So they have no harsh chemicals.
All right now.
So what's inside them if they don't have those harsh
So
chemicals?
you see when you
It's not that strong smell.
You don't get that
smells
strong
good.
odor.
This is a gorgeous color. Now I'm ashamed.
And why'd you decide to do that? To like make sure they were 10 free.
Well, for me, again, when I was pregnant with my daughter, I couldn't go to the salon. I couldn't take the smell.
Oh.
Right? And so long before the movement happened with cruelty-free and green beauty, like that becoming on trend, it would make me sick.
Right.
So obviously, you know, we go in a hair salon, even when you perm your hair, you know the perm is burning your hair, but you want it to be straight. So you still go and do things even though it's not healthy for you and not beneficial for you. So I wanted to bring out a product that was healthier and safer, even babies could use. Because, you know, little girls want to get their nails painted. First thing they do, put their hands in their mouth. But they're putting their hands in their mouth, and all that toxicity is going into their system slowly.
Well, you have a lot of fun names on your nail
Yes,
polishes like Snow Globe.
Sugar Plum.
You have Golden Rose. And where's my favorite? Oh, right. Oh, no, not that one.
All of them are your favorites.
They're all my favorite. Lilac Lane. This is my favorite right here. How did you come up with the names?
Well, for us, the names come about, how we create the names is based on when you look at not shading other brands, but they'll have a name like Once Upon a Time, and
Right.
then there's some gray color, and you're like, what does that have? You can't remember that. That won't be your favorite. So for me, when you pick up the polish, I want the name to correlate with the colors that's in the
Right.
bottle. So for example, Snow Globe, it actually has glow-in-the-dark glitter.
That's fun.
Right? And so when you look at it in the bottle and
does.
it
That is fun.
illuminates, it reminds you of a actual snow globe that you shake up.
I still can't
This
get over
is-
the smell of these things. These
This
smell
is
so
penny
good.
loafer. This is our penny loafer and my penny loafer shoes. Caribbean
Oh,
background.
no.
So everybody
To
had
put
to
the
go to
penny
school. Yeah, to
inside.
put the penny when you went to school. So this reminds me of penny loafer. Also, my favorite is fruit snacks, and it reminds you of your favorite fruit snack in the package. So definitely just try to create names that correlate. And sugar plum, that's like a little West Indian term. Hey, sugar
Yes.
plum, come on over. And
That's
it
the one
looks
I
plum.
tried. I want to keep doing it. But how is it being an entrepreneur and doing this for yourself?
I love it, but it's hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I don't like to say that it's easy. People think that it's easy. You know, like when they have that quote, everybody you want to shine like Diddy.
Right.
We want to shine like Puffy, but you ain't do like
trying to
Diddy.
work,
You ain't want to
yeah.
do the work. You have to put in the work. I mean, I still work full time. So obviously I'm building the brand so that I can do this full time. But you still have to put in the work. You have to love what you do. And you have to enjoy it and know that overnight success is literally not overnight success. Overnight success is years of grinding,
Yes.
putting in the effort, getting your name out there, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this person looks like an overnight success, but people don't know what you've been doing behind the scenes to
Sacrifices.
get it. Sacrifices.
it's
Sleep
sacrifice.
is one of them.
But make sure if your body is telling you need that sleep, get that sleep.
Yes, because you don't want to crash. Because that's the worst thing as an entrepreneur. Because then you can't be 100% yourself.
Right.
You can't give all into your baby. This is my baby.
So for those that are looking to get some self-care, especially in the nails, what services do you guys provide?
Right.
Well, we now do travel and manicure services, so we can come to your house if you want to host a spa party, a bridal party. We can come over to you and service you all your needs, manicures, pedicures, whatever you want. We'll do it. We'll bring the service to you at home.
That's fun. And they could also purchase any of these paints.
Yes, they can. The nail paints, yes.
That's so cool. And I see you have a whole bunch of stuff. You have some nail files, and you have your own nail polish remover.
Yes, so this is the paint remover because we call these nail paints instead of polishes because you're painting them on.
That is true.
Right, and so this is paint remover, and it's a soy-based nail paint remover. Excuse me, because you know with acetone,
Yeah.
it strips your nails.
Yes.
The fumes are harsh, so this is hydrating. So I can even look. You could just put a drop on here. Oh, sorry. Don't worry.
What?
You could even rub it in.
No, I'm saying. Oh, it
You can rub
smells.
it in. Rub it in.
Oh my god.
And while it may take a little longer to get the polish off, and it doesn't work on gel, you see how moisturizing and hydrating
yeah.
for your
And it
cuticles.
With the
smells so
acetone,
good.
it would leave your skin like
Dry.
Dry.
So see,
white
it's
color.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So if
This.
they can show.
Don't look at my nails. I'm sorry.
We need to get them done. That's what it is. We need some self-care. We've been working hard on the show. That's why.
Oh, this is amazing because, like you said, with the acetone, every time I would
You
put my
touch
hands in
it,
it, and
yeah.
it just felt, my hands just felt like the moisture and everything was just
Yep.
drying out.
And if you
love
if you
this.
notice on the table, so if like you put it on the table, it'll just be a little greasy. It won't
Yeah.
strip your table like with acetone. It will eat.
I have gotten in plenty of trouble. You know, when you use the cotton ball
cotton
and
ball.
you drop it
Yes.
on the table,
Yes.
and then now all the paint just
Yes.
disintegrated, and you have a big hole.
So with the paint remover, that doesn't happen, and so it's a little more pricey. This is $10, but we have things that are healthy for us. We have to pay a little extra. If that's
Absolutely.
what we want. You want fast service, then you can use acetone, but know that it's more harmful to your being.
Definitely. So what are some ways that you practice self-care?
Yeah.
I listen to my body, but I also listen to my husband and my best friend. My kind of like, okay, I think you're going a little too hard. Because sometimes as an entrepreneur, you think in your mind, just go, 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 push yourself, and that's the way. And actually, that's not the right way because you're on burnout. And then what happens? You crash and you burn, and you can't give yourself 100% out there. So I try to listen, be more in tune with my body, if the body is telling you, you know what, you need to lay down.
Yes.
You need to get a little rest. So definitely I'm getting better at that self-care. Going to do my, well, you know, I always have my nail techs come and do my nails, but when I go to the hair salon, that's just me taking time for myself. When I go with my fitness trainer, can I shout her out, Chanel from Fusion Fit? I want to shout her out. She's great, so help me with that. Her studio, they do yoga, they do massage therapy. So just developing a healthy regime, and that helps me with my self-care.
Okay, your nail polish line is so dope, and I'm sort of bad that my nails weren't done when you came here. I was just ashamed.
You might not go home with all of these. She might have some with her right now.
I'm gonna have someone shake you down when you leave.
Okay, you have to shake me down.
But can you tell us where can we purchase these?
Definitely. So you can purchase them at www.k2nailpaint.com. You can also follow me on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, and Twitter. And my handles are at K2nailpaint. That's where you can find me, or at one of my many pop-up shops. So follow me, stay up to date with me, and I hope to see you so you can join my nail painter tribe.
Yes, I want to be part of the nail paint.
Right, we're
Yes,
about to
you
get
are.
You
about to
guys
get
are
on it.
already on it.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for joining us and taking part of our self-care episode.
Yes,
So we
need
love it.
So dope.
We are going to continue doing our nails, but
Yes.
we are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yes. Oh yes, Fort Greene.
Akai Tire Artistry by Cynthia J is a New York City-based makeup artist who highlights each individual's best unique beauty look using their clients as inspiration. Akai Tire by Cynthia J provides services for fashion shows, television, magazines, and other media outlets. Their motto is be inspired, be an inspiration. And we are proud to have them as a sponsor of the L Spot Show.
God is the greatest, and now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. I'm claiming my time. And be fearless. Taking what's mine. And be fearless. Now watch me.
Well, I hope you guys have a lot of tips for self-care. I know I did. I'm going to make sure I practice my mid-year check-in.
Yes, and I'm gonna make sure that I check those things off the list because you can get a little bit lazy.
Yes, so make sure you guys practice self-care. Thank you for Kim for joining us, and thank you to our Entertainment Fix.
Oh yes.
And make sure you guys keep tuning in. This is the L Spot Show.
By your soul music.
You gon' love this.
I can't believe where I'm at now. I dreamt about this for a while. I knew I'd be a superstar. Didn't think I was gonna make it far. Been through trials and tribulations. Almost lost faith, thought I wouldn't make it. But my God is the greatest. And now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. And be fearless. I'm claiming my time. And be fearless. Taking what's mine. And be fearless. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work.
It's time to make a movie, y'all. Camille J. I'm a star, I shine way brighter. Everything lit, yo, they calling me a lighter. Came out swinging, cause I'm born to be a fighter. Gifted with the words, so I'm known to be a writer. I done came a long way. Trip to the top, and I came here to stay. Ain't worried about y'all, cause today I'm feeling fearless. If you ain't showing love, I can care less. I can move through a crowd with a smile on. Got a bank full of money I can pile on. So it's lights, cameras, flash, cause I'm here. Net worth, bringing in a new year. Hands up, everybody celebrate. Only making big moves like a heavyweight. Flawless, how we rockin' the jewels. Front page of the time if you talking the news, you heard?
Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. To shine shine, and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless, and be fearless, and be fearless, and be fearless. Now watch me work. Now watch me work.